Okay. So here we have, these 3DS and a DSi XL, and this is just a comparison of both of them, like just to see which one is better, and I think they're both really good systems. They both have you can go on the internet, you could download new games on it, you could browse the internet, but so they're both real good. And as you can see, there's a lot more DS games here than I do 3DS games. There's only a couple of 3DS games, but more DS games here. So there's a lot more games for this already. Like if you go to GameStop, you're gonna see like a bunch of games on the shelves. Like there's at least like hundreds, maybe thousands of DS games, but they've only got about 100 of these ones, maybe even less. But yeah, the 3DS is it's the hottest handheld game system out there. It's the first. It's like you were thinking that a home game system like the Wii or an Xbox, like some system like the Wii or an Xbox would become 3D, but no, the handheld game system came first, and everyone was real surprised, and everyone wanted to get it, and but the price of it's ridiculous. It's like I was lucky. I got it for Christmas, so but it really is like $250. But I'm glad at least that now it lowered to like $160. This is kind of the same price as this now. But if you get one of these used, it's like $100. So yeah. This has a lot more games than this, like I was saying. Alright, so let's talk about the cameras first. Now, here, let me bring this up. I just have like a little small Android phone, so my picture might not pop up so good. Okay. See these two cameras right here. One of them is 3D, and the other is 2D, which is the main camera. And this is the inside camera right here. It takes pictures of yourself. And I don't think the inside camera is 3D. I never tried to put it in 3D, but the XL, just ignore the big case. It makes it look a lot bigger. It really is a lot smaller. Now this has just one camera, and the inside of it is near the mic. It just has one camera right here, and then the inside camera is right here near the mic, the mic thing. So yeah, and so a lot of the buttons are also placed in different places, like okay, let's talk about the slider or the trackball. I mean, I don't know what it's called. I'm just gonna call it slider, but what I don't like it that they actually put the control pad down here, because it's like they put it there for nothing. I mean, it's just used here. The camera's not so good. Okay, so the control pad, it's just like they're sitting there and with no purpose. Like you can barely reach it with your thumb. Like when you're playing with it, it feels like your thumb's gonna fall off if you play a game to do with it, like a racing game or something. But yeah, the slider thing, it's it's a new thing. A lot of people like it now, but I like the control pad better because it's just more of like a good style for me. Like I like older games. Like I have like a Nintendo 64, and I have like an Atari 2600. I have like a lot of old like collectible game systems, but yeah, they're both really good. But all right, so yeah, I just I know a lot more people probably like this thing better than the control pad. So and I'm also thinking that a lot of people think, why did they put this here? Like I wouldn't even mind it if they just raise it up a little. Like, they put this on the top, kind of, and they put this, like, a little below the middle, maybe just, you know, or even the middle, but my way to describe the slider, I think they just, like, took a joystick and, like, hammered it inside the system. That's all that I think they did. I don't think I've seen it on, like, any other kind of game system. But yeah, they placed, like, I also like it that they put a home button here. I also like it that they put a home button, which is right here, and instead of just, like, pressing the power button, like, you might get confused that it's going to turn it off, because you have to, like, press it just real quick and not hold it. Like, you hold it if you want to turn it on, but, like, you have to start the whole system up again if it's off by accident. So, yeah, it's a real different system. They're both two different systems, but they're both really good. Okay, let's talk about the internet on these things. So, I could browse the internet easier on this because this comes with this comes with the web app. You might not see it so good because the camera, it's just a little Android I'm using. It's just a phone, but it's like, the screen might be real light, but anyway, it comes with the web app right here, but I think this might have something to do with the internet connections, but 3DS, it doesn't come with the web app. Like, yeah, it's just not there. I can't find it. Alright, now, so yeah, I browse the internet a lot more easier on the XL. So I think it's just a better internet thing, like, but this has better applications, like, here. Here we go. I have Netflix, and I have Nintendo Video where you could, like, download videos and then watch them, like, you know. Alright, and also, it's not just, like, you can watch videos on here, like, you can't just, like, download them that are already made for you or something like that like you do on YouTube, but if you go to the camera settings, you could also, you'll see a little thing, like, on the bottom corner, and it says, like, video. Here, let me go to it. Here we go. Okay. See? Where is it? Here we go. See, it says photo/video right there. Yeah, so that's the whole story about that. Okay. So, yeah, you know, I really like, I think they should have put video on the DSi XL, but they probably didn't come up with that. Like, this, it's kind of like a phone now. I don't know. But yeah, I only have like 2 connections on here. Like, I didn't do the 3rd connection on it yet, so my internet isn't the best. But I recently got a system update on the XL, so it has really good internet. Like, it goes real fast. It speeds up easily. I could look up and download more things. So, you know, it's just a reliable internet connection other than the 3DS. I just recently got this for Christmas, so, you know, I didn't exactly get everything finished yet. Right, so, you know that, Mario Kart 7 and Super Mario 3D Land have become big hits, right? Yeah, so, they're just, I heard Super Mario 3D Land is better, but in my opinion, I think the Mario Kart 7 is better. But like when it first started out on the Mario Kart and Super Mario Bros. For DS, it was like everybody liked it. It was just it was a big hit. It was a phenomenon. It was just like, you know, really good. And like now it's 2 different dimensions. Like Super Mario 3D Land, it kind of went back the way it was like, I don't know if you played it, but it was like the 64, it went Mario 64, or like on Mario Galaxy, or something like that, like where you can actually see what you're doing instead of just viewing it sideways like on the DS or the Wii. It kind of went back old school almost, and yeah, so yeah, and both of them have like really good games. Like I got like a bunch of games here, and this isn't all of them. I got a lot more. I just couldn't find them at the moment, but okay, let me just tell you a little story, and then I'm gonna tell you which I'll choose. If it's the XL I like better, or I recommend you to buy if you want to buy one of these or whatever. But or if you want to play more if you already have them. But this kid, he's my next door neighbor, and he grabbed just like a regular DS, and he used I think he used like a scissor or something, and he like chopped a hole on the bottom of it, like where the game slot goes, and and then he grabbed the 3DS game because he has one too, and then he put the 3DS game in. It actually fit, and he said it actually worked. Like he could play the 3DS game, but I do not believe him. That sounds ridiculous. It's like chopping a hole at the. It's like I can't describe what it's like. It's just real crazy, and it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I like the fact that they also put a Mii application on it, just like they did on the Wii. That's what I really like, and I think they should have kept PictoChat on the 3DS. That everybody liked that. I don't know why they didn't put it on there, but yeah, I just think they should have kept PictoChat too. There's a lot of things I think they should have kept on here. But still, they're both good systems, and they're both, they're just, a lot of people have them, but everybody always likes them. Like, if you were to buy them and then you had a decision, you would be stumped or something like that, but I recommend the XL. It has a huge screen, even though this is in 3D, but it has a huge screen. It has a big game selection other than the 3DS. I could browse the internet better on it, but still, it might be the connections, but I could browse the internet a lot better on here than I do on 3DS, and it has it just has a lot more potential, and it's a bit more cheaper. It might be like $10-20 cheaper, but yeah, it's just they're both good systems. But 3DS, it has the Mii stuff. You can take video on this thing now. It has 3D now. They both have just limited options. They're both real good systems. It's just like all that stuff. I mean, it's, So, still, I just recommend the XL, and that's all I have to say. Alright, okay.